example, in a large hospital workplace and setting, can majorly show kindness, professionalism across the board in all interactions that you have with difficult people and people that you can get along with. And have you ever noticed that when you do this, it sets the tone for others, and they start to do the same. So here, lead by example.
Okay, here we go, and some examples of leading by example in a large hospital workplace environment. So one of the most impactful ways to lead by example is through respectful communications. Let me give you an example of this. During my time working in a busy emergency room department as a health tech, I encountered several situations where nurses were overwhelmed, busy with multiple patients needing attention. So instead of asking them, do they need help, or just complaining about my own workload, I would always go and lend a helping hand, observe the situation, see where I can put my hands into the mix, which would offer the help, knowing their personality, whether, I didn't expect praise back from them, but I know that I was not outstepping my boundaries to help in a way that would help them. Another one would be kindness in action. Kindness can be contagious in a hospital setting. During my shift, I noticed that a patient was feeling anxious about their upcoming procedures, rather than just being like a robot performing my duties mechanically. I take a moment to either sit down, look them in the eye, and explain the process, while also reassuring them about their concerns. This act of kindness not only comforted the patient, but also inspired nearby staff members to engage more empathetically with other patients. So when colleagues see acts of kindness being modeled, they are more likely to replicate that behavior. And then we have professionalism in all interactions, maintaining trust within the healthcare environment. So, for example, while dealing with a difficult family member who's upset about wait times, you can maintain your composure, listen actively to their concerns without interrupting them, cutting them off, and pointing the finger, like it's their problem or I don't know. But after acknowledging their frustration, provide clear information about the reasons for the delay, just to ease them a little bit, show them that you are listening to them, and give them some steps of what's taking so long, and address those needs. We have housekeepers that need to clean the room. We have rooms that you don't want to go into a dirty room, right? So things of that nature to diffuse a tense situation, but also set an example for other staff on how to handle challenging interactions professionally without getting upset and screaming because they are screaming, or raising your voice because they are raising your voice, or getting an attitude, things of that nature. Encourage team collaboration is another way to model positive behavior in a hospital setting during like team meetings, huddles before shift, making it a point to recognize individual contributions publicly, whether it was someone who stayed late to help out or another who went above and beyond for patient care. I kind of personally target those that I may hear in the background people are always talking about, but I've noticed that they are hard workers. So when I acknowledge those type of people, I'm not afraid to acknowledge those type of people, regardless of how somebody look at me and say, why are you giving them a compliment? We don't like this person or that person. No, I ignore that, give them their props, and keep it moving. And this encourages others to appreciate each other's work, and where you don't have to go along to get along, just to be accepted, which is fostering an atmosphere of collaboration and mutual respect. So by consistently modeling these behaviors respectfully, with communication, acts of kindness, in all interactions, encouraging collaboration among team members, and just always learning. You create an environment that not only enhances workplace morale, but also improve patient care outcomes.